Hello and welcome to another tutorial on how to create an FPS game. And now this tutorial is going to be a bit long because I'm going to do a lot of stuff, so just bear with me here. Alright, so here we are where we left off. So yeah, today we want to make the AI attack the player when it's got sight of him. Now to do that, we first of all need to give the player health, because right now it's just a not static, but an object controlled by the user. So let's create a script for that. Call it p health and put that in scripts. Right, that failed. There we go. Now let's just rename this to p gun. No, just to be symmetrical. And now open that script editor. Yeah, perfect. Now we're gonna make this very simple, nothing dynamic, no regeneration, because we're gonna do all that dynamic stuff in the next tutorial. So for now, let's just make it simple. So we need to make a var health type float equal to 100 by default. Good. Now we need to make another variable called var spawn, because we don't just want to delete the player like we did to the AI. We want to make it respawn. So we do that by simply transforming its position once its health is down. So we're going to check if health is less than 0. And if it is, we first of all want to transform its position. So transform means this object dot position equals spawn dot position. Perfect. That's all we need to know about returning to spawn. And now health is equal back to 100. Great. So that's done with. You can close that and just attach it to the player. This is a missing script. Right. And now why don't we have the health variable? The spawn variable. AI health. Oh, that's the wrong script. My bad. P health. Great. Now we want to make a spawn object. Now this could be any object as long as it doesn't have a collider. I'm just going to make it empty. Position it here. And here. Great. Now just call it spawn. Not a must, but just for organization. Set it here. There, now a player will respawn once its health is down, and his health will regenerate once he dies. So now we want to give the enemy, be able to attack. So we make a new script for that. Create JavaScript called AI gun, because it's going to shoot us, obviously. It's first-person shooter. And now before we can actually make this, we need to make a variable that indicates whether we are locked on the player or not. So do that in AI move. We're going to create a public variable called is attacking. We're going to make it of type boolean, and this type means that it can either be true or false. So it can be a yes or a no. That's exactly what we need for now. So set that equal to false by default, because by default it hadn't caught sight of player. And now here, if the sight has hit the player, we want to set is attacking to true. Great. And now if sight is not, if lost sight of player, I'm going to first put that in brackets because we're going to make more than one line. Then we're going to set is attacking equal to false. Great, that's all we need from the AI move script. Now we can finally move to the AI gun script and be done. So first of all, we need to make our variables, which is var damage, of course, float, the default is equal to 1. Another variable called fire rate is also a float, and it equals 1 by default too. And then a last variable, which is a private, don't want anybody else to access it, var called time, also for the firing, is of type float, and it equals to 0. Great, now for the actual scripting. So first we want to check if it's caught side of the player. So I'm going to store that in a variable called is. ATK is attacking for short. I'm going to set it to get component. First of all, I want to access the AI move script using get component. Then we want to access a specific variable inside that called is attacking. Perfect. Now this equals to this, whatever it is. So make sure to put that inside of the update, not outside, because otherwise it will only occur once and that won't work. So if is ATK equals true. You don't have to put equals to, you can just put is ATK, but I just like that for organization. So once we got to the player, we wanna check for fire rate. So if we're gonna do this in a different way before we did the last time. So we're gonna check auto destroy. It's just a script that I made for some other game. I'm just gonna copy and paste this method here that I used, and yeah, it's just simpler. So I thought I'd show you 2 ways to count time. If this doesn't work for you, you can always use the one using pgun, or gun as we previously called it. And also notice this time variable right here. So yeah, now once we got all that done, we wanna fire. Great, now you're thinking, what the hell, this is from other script, we can't call it here. And that's correct. We're gonna make another fire function, and we're gonna make this one private, because we already have a function like this on another script. So private means it will only be for this script. No other script will see it or can see it. So function fire. This is a fire specifically for this one. So we just want to copy the raycast from the move, because that's pretty much all we need. We'll copy that, paste it in here, and then delete all this shit until this is all you get. Check if the hit is equal to fair, so check if we didn't miss, and check if the physics hit something. Physics.raycast hit something. And also we want to replace this site range with a variable called range, which we will declare right here. Set it to math.infinity, as we have before. So just pause the video, copy this, and yeah. So now what we want to do, first of all, maximize our window, and inside here we want to start, just type a single line. So let's access the hit dot transform dot get component, access its health, called it p health, and now access a variable called health, and I'll set that to minus damage. There, that's all of it. That will do the trick. Make sure you got that down, no mistakes. So great, now we can close that. Can attach that to the enemy AI gun. Great, save. And before we test that, we just want to make our arena more, better for the AI by closing all these walls so you won't escape off screen like you did previously. Great. Play that. And we want to intercept him here. And let's just look at the player. Yeah, there you go. You see his health goes down until the AI is bugged and follows him up. Well, we'll fix that in the next tutorial. So bye bye for now. That's all. And have a good one.